Here with men's basketball head coach Ben Miller previewing the first round of the NCAA tournament on Saturday. The NCAA Southeast Regional, you guys got game one, noon tip-off against a pretty familiar foe in Columbus State. Coach, let's before we start, let's talk about third NCAA trip in the last 5 years. Says wonders about your program and what you've done here, but it looks like a fitting cap to what's been a fun season for you.
Yeah, it's been a great season. Great group of seniors, upperclassmen, and some sophomores and freshmen that have made huge contributions. So we've enjoyed every day. The guys work hard and they enjoy each other's company. They care about each other, but they're not afraid to battle and practice. And the competition there has been really good and made us better. So I know the guys got a lot of energy and they're excited to have a chance to keep playing.
Let's talk about your opponent, Columbus State. A team you know a good bit about, the 76-72 win over them here in mid-December. That's a game that had 10 lead changes, 3 tie scores, even though you guys led by 13 in the first half. You got to see Columbus State, of course, this past weekend in the PVC Championships. What do you know about them? I know they have 2 pretty strong players in D'Angelo Kirkland and Kenny Funderburg. What's the key to stopping this Columbus State team?
Well, they got, like you said, 2 all-conference guys and a lot of other guys that are really talented. They're a good team. It's not just about 2 guys, very well coached, compete extremely hard. We got to play well. At this time of year, everybody's good. And we're facing one of the best teams in the region in the first round. So be a great test for our guys, but great opportunity as well.
Now you do have, I know you never look ahead, you do have a pretty tough draw should you advance past Columbus State, possible second round with Montevallo, and then you may face Lincoln Memorial as well. Talk about your team right now. I mean, you guys play pretty good defense on Saturday in the loss to Montevallo. You seem to be scoring well. Where is your team as far as where they're peaking at this point of the season?
Well, obviously we didn't shoot it very well against Montevallo. I think our defensive effort was pretty good. We had a couple breakdowns late. But Brown's a really good player and he made some big time plays, not just scoring but passing the ball, and so part of it you got to give them a lot of credit too. So I think defensively we've been fairly consistent. Rebounding's been fairly consistent with this team, and I think it's gotten stronger as the year's gone on. So that's going to be critical if you're going to have any opportunity. And obviously it helps to make shots, but I think our guys have shown, and I think they have confidence that even when we're not shooting our best, we could still have opportunities. Even against Montevallo, we shot it poorly, but we're still right there with, inside a minute, 2 minutes to go in the game. So we'd like to make some shots, but sometimes I think the biggest thing is executing, working to get good shots, attacking inside out, trying to control the foul situation. But, those are things you can control. We want to try to take good shots, high percentage shots, and share the ball, which our guys have done a good job of. But the defense and rebounding, that's something, when you get out of bed in the morning, that's got to be a constant. When you show up at practice, those things should never waver, regardless of whether shots are going in or not.
How difficult, I'll ask you one more question, I'll let you go. How difficult is it in the postseason to play consecutive days, to forget the last game you just played and then have a short turnaround to prepare for your next opponent?
Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but everybody's in the same boat. This time of year, fortunately, we have some depth if we're fortunate enough to advance. Right now our guys are focused on Columbus State, and if we play well enough to have a chance to win, well, they might let us stick around for day 2. But I do think we've got good depth, energy level, and this time of year, it's more about. It's not so much conditioning, things like that. It's more about heart, toughness, and those are the teams that usually have a chance to keep playing.